guys, it's Brad and Jonathan. We miss you guys. We're home, quarantined here in Manhattan in New York City. Yes. So any event, now I've been monitoring our social media a little bit, and I know a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about what's going on. A lot of those questions, I only can ask God and see if he will give me an answer to those. I don't know when this will be over. I don't know when life will come back to normal. Nobody knows. I get those questions a lot, but it will be over eventually. And by the way, we are all at Spar and Bernstein. We're all working from home right now. So even though we're not allowed to be in our office, we are all working. Our phones are being answered. So if you have an immigration issue and you need to reach me or one of our attorneys, you can always call us at 1-800-529-5465. And also, we're filing applications with the Immigration Service. So the Immigration Service, even though they have postponed hearings, both removal hearings unless you're detained and regular adjustment interviews and citizenship, they're still accepting applications. My belief will be that when this does reopen, it will reopen and life will get back to normal, there's going to be an onslaught of applications that go into immigration. They're going to get inundated with applications for interviews, for work permit renewals. So to me, the best time to actually file anything, and this is just my opinion, people could differ, the best time is right now. They probably are sitting around with nothing to do with a mask over their face saying, nobody's sending me anything. Nobody's giving me any work. Let's give immigration some work because it'll probably get your applications in faster and process faster. We're working from home. My office has been absolutely amazing. The people have been amazing. We've really all worked together as a family, and I think everything will be okay. I think everything is going to be okay.
I can't wait. Okay, if someone is a green card holder, can they apply to bring their parents from Kenya?
No, you have to be a citizen.
PJ Estonaktok saying, after NBC received the needed documents for my F2A category petition, how long will it take for the scheduled interview at the U.S. consulate? After
the NVC got the petition?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that means your I-130 is approved and most likely your priority date is current. It depends on how fast you get the paperwork in. If you get the paperwork in and you're pretty fast like me, maybe 6 months.
Jose K says, does applying for the I-129 affect the I-130 if these are different employers and occupation categories?
The I-129 is an application for a temporary work visa. The I-130 is a family sponsorship, and I think they're talking about an I-140. A I-140 is a promise to hire when you get a green card. So you could be working temporarily on an H-1B for company A and be sponsored permanently by company B. But once you get your work permit through an adjustment application, you better work for company B, because then they're going to say, well, if you never went to work for company B when you had the ability to work with a work permit, then we don't believe you'll ever go to work there. So at some point, yes, you would have to transfer jobs, but not necessarily at this moment.
All right, Stacy saying, my ex-husband is lying to immigration about my daughter. He never signed the birth certificate, and he doesn't pay me child support for my daughter. And he's trying to get his papers because of his wife filing for him.
Why is he lying to immigration about her daughter? About what? He doesn't have a daughter?
It might be his daughter, but he never signed the birth certificate. And
so where your daughter is, go into family court and request child support from him. And if he comes in and says, I'm not the father, then you'll do a paternity test. And eventually, a judge will order child support. And guess what? He's the father. He could lie all he wants to immigration. He's the father. And if he's lying to immigration, well, then that's his problem. He's now misrepresenting something in an application that maybe he shouldn't. I don't know what he's lying about. But your concern is not whether he's lying or not lying to immigration. Your concern is you and your daughter. And if he's not paying child support, go into family court and try to collect it.
I have a removal court case next year, but I don't intend to show up because I don't have the money to get a lawyer and move from another state. So am I safe?
No, you're not safe. If you don't show up, there's going to be a warrant out for your arrest. No, that's like the dumbest thing in the world to do is not show up. It's not an excuse not to show up to court because you don't have money to hire a lawyer. You have to show up to court no matter what, and you don't run away from your problem, because when you run away from your problems, you cause more problems for yourself. What you do is you face your problems and figure out How do I overcome those problems?
My husband filed for adjustment of status for me last year. We went on the interviews. First one was in September, and then the other one was October 2019. However, in the second interview, we're separated, and unfortunately, while being interviewed, we answered some questions wrongly. So we were told that they'll get back to us. So my question is, what should we be expecting next?
A denial letter? Be expecting a denial letter, unfortunately. You got to figure it out. Come give me a call.
Can I get a passport renew if I can't find the father?
You go to family court. You get full custody of your child. Now you don't need the father's signature on a passport application. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.